This woman uploaded a video after experiencing an unexpected incident in her apartment that left her shocked. While getting ready to go to work, she noticed a suspicious movement out of the corner of her eye near the bathroom. Curious? Watch the video.
Holy shit, I was just getting ready for work and I freaking saw something in my bathroom that scared the freaking shit out of me. I don't know what it was, but it looked like a ghost. Like literally, I think I just saw a ghost. I want to get out of here. I want to get out of my house. I'm so scared. It was like right there where those shadows are. Those are shadows from the towel right there. But there was like a shadow right there where those other shadows are. And it looked like a person. It looked like a ghost. Like right there. Oh shit. Holy
At first, she thought what she saw was just a shadow cast by the towels hanging on the door. But when the same movement appeared again, she decided to start recording. With a trembling voice, she spoke to her phone as a dark shadow slowly emerged from behind the bathroom door, taking the shape of a human figure. It stayed there for a moment, as if watching her, before disappearing without a trace. She was alone in the apartment, and there was nothing behind the door that could explain what happened. The video ends with her panicking, increasingly convinced that she was not truly alone. A mother recorded a moment of her daughter happily playing alone with her favorite doll. The room was filled with a calm, peaceful atmosphere, as if nothing unusual was happening at all. The child looked focused and relaxed, holding her doll, unaware that she was being filmed. But not long after, something happened that changed the mood. Curious? Watch what happens next. Without the child touching it, the doll's head suddenly began to slowly move on its own. Even though the movement was barely noticeable, it was enough to make the mother freeze. She later admitted she felt a sickening drop in her stomach the moment she realized what was happening. Some viewers believe it was just a normal occurrence, but many others are not convinced. They think small moments like this are often the first signs of paranormal activity, quiet, subtle, and easy to brush off. A woman named Rose was relaxing in her bedroom late at night when she suddenly heard a strange sound coming from the bathroom. At first, she thought it was just the wind, so she slowly walked over to check. But what she saw made her freeze instantly. Watch what happened.
I don't remember opening that. Okay. What is that? What the is this? What the is that? Why? That's on the outside. What honestly is that? What honestly is that? Can I use my... What the is... It's on the outside. It's on the outside. I'm scared. I'm terrified.
The bathroom window curtains began to sway, as if an unseen hand was pulling them from the outside. At first, it all seemed somewhat explainable, until she noticed clear, finger-like marks appearing on the glass. The window was on the second floor, making it nearly impossible for anyone to reach from outside. With her hands shaking, she slowly backed away. Within seconds, the camera captured something even more terrifying. a dark shadow standing silently just behind her, outside the bathroom door. When Rose turned around, it vanished without a trace, leaving behind nothing but deep fear. Kirby J believes that something unnatural has been living in her home for quite some time. For weeks, she had been disturbed by strange noises and an unsettling feeling that she was constantly being watched. Eventually, she managed to capture something truly chilling on camera. Watch the footage.
I have ghosts in my house. All of a sudden I'm sitting here and I hear a child's toy going. I hear a child's toy going off back here. By the way, no child has been here. No. What? I think it's up here. I'm so scared. My mom's grandkids. Don't touch this. Why would the child's toy be going off if no kid has played with them in months? Like, I kid you not, my nieces and nephews have not touched these toys in months, and all of a sudden it starts singing today? No. Oh my God. After I was just on the phone with my friend telling her I had ghosts in my house. Let me show you. My mom bought this Annabelle doll a couple of years ago. When we first got her, she was facing forward like this. Every day, she's been slowly turning to look out the window. We think that she's mad because my mom puts stuff on top of her box and she doesn't like it. I should mention, the day after my mom brought this Annabelle doll home, my mom broke her ankle in the room right over there in the corner. And then a couple nights ago, my mom tripped on something in the middle of the night. We don't know what she tripped on and got a concussion in the back of her head. I'm scared.
While she was alone, a child's toy suddenly started playing by itself without anyone touching it. The situation felt even stranger because there hadn't been any children in the house for months, and the toys hadn't been used at all. As she searched the room to find where the sound was coming from, it stopped abruptly, just as mysteriously as it had begun. But that was only the start of her concern. Kirby later shared that ever since her mother brought home an Annabelle-like doll, a series of unsettling events began to happen. The very next day, her mother injured her ankle, and sometime later suffered a concussion after falling for no clear reason. Even more chilling, the doll appeared to slowly change position and turn on its own over time. Viewers were divided in their opinions, but many felt the timing of these events was far too precise to be dismissed as coincidence, suggesting that something unwanted may have attached itself to the house. In March 2023, an online content creator known as Deaf Paddler was recording a house renovation project he was working on. As someone who is deaf, he is known for sharing calm, work-focused content. However, one video he posted this time left many viewers feeling unsettled. Watch the clip. As he walked through the house, his behavior seemed different from usual. His face was tense and his eyes kept scanning the surroundings, as if he sensed something was wrong. The moment he stepped into the basement, the atmosphere shifted dramatically. With no clear cause, a wooden chair suddenly slid across the floor, moving straight toward him. Shocked and panicked, Deaf Paddler immediately turned around and ran back upstairs. He later shared that the house was built in 1949 and had felt heavy and unsettling from the very beginning. Many viewers believe the chair's movement wasn't just a coincidence, but a sign that something unseen did not want him there. A security guard was working the night shift in a large mall, completely alone. In the middle of the silence, he suddenly heard laughter that sounded like a group of people. Feeling confused and uneasy, he began walking around the mall to find where the sound was coming from. Not long after, the laughter returned, louder and even more unsettling. Curious? Watch what happens next.
On everything I love, I just heard a group of kids over here laughing. On everything, bro. I just heard a group of kids laughing. Where the hell the kids at? What the fuck? Bro, I know I'm not tripping, bro. I just heard a whole bunch of kids laughing, bro. You hear that shit? What the fuck? Bro, I'm in the mall by myself. Where the fuck is that shit coming from? I know y'all heard that shit. Bro, what the fuck? I'm about to get about this bitch. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Staring right at me. Right there. My heart beating fast as fuck, bro. I'm scared as fuck, bro. There's a person right there in a red shirt right in front of me. Right there, y'all see him. There's a person right there. Bro, what the fuck going on? He just standing there. What the fuck? Looks like he just standing there, bro. Bro.
As his eyes scanned the area, he spotted an unknown figure standing faintly in the distance, sending chills down his spine. At that exact moment, a loud child's scream suddenly rang out from behind him.
Bro.
Without a second thought, he immediately left the mall. If you were in his position, what would you do? What do you think he really experienced? Was it a ghost, a djinn, or something else unexplained? Or could it all have been just a misunderstanding? A TikTok user named Franco began sharing videos that gradually revealed strange happenings inside his home. At first, everything seemed minor and easy to explain. The bathroom faucet would suddenly turn on by itself, doors creaked open slightly, and small objects appeared to move when no one was around. Most viewers believed these were just technical issues or simple coincidences. However, as time went on, the events became increasingly disturbing and harder to explain. Watch closely.
Se sienten pasos. Si estás acá, prende la luz. ¿Quién? Si estás aquí en el baño, enciende de nuevo el agua. ¿Hay alguien más que tú aquí en esta casa? ¿Mi vida corre peligro? Está huellando. Aquí no hay... Ah, no, yo me voy. Qué chucha. La vela hay un espejo y voy a poder hablar con ella. Amiga, por favor, te pido que me dejes solo. Te lo pido, por favor. ¡Ah! Está bien. ¡Ey! ¡Ey! No, güey. Conchetumare.
As time went on, Franco's recordings began to show suspicious shadows appearing in the background. Dark, human-like figures seemed to hide just at the edge of view, as if intentionally staying out of sight. In one video, Franco gathered the courage to speak to whatever he believed was inside his home. Moments later, a young girl's voice was heard responding, followed by a dark shape slowly peeking out from behind the bathroom curtain. In another clip, the same shadowy figure appeared near the basement door. When Franco rushed down the stairs to investigate, the figure vanished without a trace, leaving behind an equally strange sight, his white cat sitting calmly in the corner. Even so, the feeling of being watched never truly faded. Viewers had mixed reactions. Some are convinced Franco's house is genuinely inhabited by a dangerous unseen presence, while others believe fear and imagination are to blame. Whatever the explanation may be, one thing is clear: Franco no longer feels alone in his own home.